All right, traders, a very welcome. Today is 9th of September, obviously Monday. So we expect very thin liquidity in the start of the trading days, especially on Monday because we have very less macro events to work on. So starting with that, looking at the FX market sentiment. If we just talk about sentiment is continued to improve as the session progressed, as we put into the EU to the US cash open market. So dollar and CAD is the currently leading the pack. With that, Swiss franc is the weakest alongside with the yen. There is not any major catalyst behind. However, we do had GDP out of Japan, and eventually it came worse than expected as
And just making you aware of a press conference currently taking place by Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov in Riyadh. This does come after he did recently speak with the Saudi Crown Prince. We are, of course, looking out for any comments of importance.
sorry about that. Okay, so looking here, GDP, we had quarter two from Japan, a month on month came 0.7%, and the majorly year of year GDP came really disappointed 2.9%, which eventually led to sell off in yen because the economy is not growing with very, I think, not moderate, if I'm saying very normalized policy. 0.25% is the interest rate at which the Bank of Japan is working, and still we are seeing a growth not getting improved. It's just going backward, and with that, the yen got weaker out of this report. Moving back to the FX section, as I said, CAD and the dollar, US dollar is currently leading the pack. We don't have any major catalyst behind it, but however, after the last week NFP and some comments from Waller, we stated that hey, we are not really worried, or we're not in a hurry to cut the interest rate as the market has been anticipated. We do have NFP bad last month, but this month we had very moderate unemployment rate, and with the very moderate growth of in jobs data. So we're not in that much hurry, so market needs to calm about front loading the rate cuts by thinking that currently the market is expecting 100 and I think 19 basis point of cut, if I'm not wrong. So that means that 25 basis point of one cut in the next meeting, and 50 basis point by the end of this meeting. So 250 basis points of cut with 25 basis point of cut at the next meeting, which is really aggressive if we just look from the perspective of the market. So just I see personally that there is a really mispricing. I personally believe that the Fed don't have to be really aggressive as the market is thinking, in order to cut their interest rate as fast, as aggressively as the market is thinking. With that being said, moving forward to the equity market, currently Japanese yen, not the Japanese yen, sorry about that. Japanese equity market is up by 2%, and majority of the equity markets are also sitting in a positive territory, but little bit European session European equity markets are down by just marginally, but the overall sentiment, as I said, is getting improved, and FX is the equity is still providing us a clear, not a clear, but some sort of bias that the journey of the trading days ahead we have has been started with the positive, or with the good mood risk on. So moving to the commodity section, natural gas is doing its thing. As I said, negative, down by negative 2%, and other than that, crude is marginally down, consider it flat, and the other commodity sections, copper and platinum, is doing the thing. uh, XPT USD is up by 2%, and the gold is just marginally up, but not that much. Talking about yield has been started with positively. However, we are seeing some moderately downward slope after making it up by 1%, but it's just going back to the 0%. But so uh, it is it is a kind of risk on and not that bad environment. However, it is really wise to wait for the fresh catalyst before jumping into the trade, or if you
Just
have
making you
a
aware of reports that German interior ministers will today order temporary.
so if we just say that if you want to jump in the trade, make sure you do have a really good setup, really good reasons to get in the trade. Otherwise, just don't board trade. It is not wise, I think. So, with that being said, you all have a good trading day ahead of you. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know.